Perfect. Let's go.
Yo, welcome back. It's The Craft, brought to you by the ILQ Brewing Company, 6 University Avenue in downtown Selinsgrove. We got a hot show tonight, hotter than your Samsung Galaxy Note 7. It's Indigo and Heath, our musical guests, and Renee Albertson and Chris Reese from Boos and Brews, straight from the hill. It's The Craft. Bam.
Welcome to the Q Brew Network, and thank you for joining us once again for this week's edition of The Craft, your number one source for everything craft, from brewing to the local craft beer scene, as well as the area's finest entertainment and artists that the Susquehanna Valley has to offer. So grab yourself a cold one and sit back and enjoy.
It's a Craft, brought to you by the ILQ Brewing Company, 6 University Avenue, downtown Selinsgrove. We're not there yet. We're going to get there soon.
Right.
There it is.
To my right. Speaking of to my right, that's a good segue. You're sweaty, man. What's going on?
George A. Romero will be my nom de plume today.
George A. Romero.
Yes.
George A. Romero.
Keep thinking about it. It's timely. It's that time of the year.
It's election year?
Yes, but no.
No?
He was the director for Night of the Living Dead.
Okay. Oh, okay.
There you go.
All right.
Jeez, why do I have to explain all this stuff to you?
That's crazy.
I had a whole story I was going to tell when she nailed it, too. I don't even know if I can get into it.
Okay, we'll pretend like we didn't talk about this, and we'll do it again.
Well, tonight I will be George A. Romero.
George A. Romero, Night of the Living Dead.
Yes, absolutely. I just actually recently watched a documentary on him and how that all came about and his trials and tribulations from creating that movie and everything that came out with the 6 sequels after that.
Okay.
It was really, really cool. He actually paid for that. He did an episode of Mr. Rogers where Mr. Rogers gets his tonsils taken out.
No, wait. Fred Rogers was in George A. Romero's movie?
In a different movie. That's how the money that he made from doing the Mr. Rogers stuff.
Okay.
Is how he made the money to actually make the movie Night of the Living Dead.
So was he responsible for Mew Mew Kitty or something like that, or?
That wasn't in the documentary.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, an interesting story about that. It was actually called originally Night of the Flesh Eaters.
Okay.
And it was all copyrighted, and then when he put it out to the distributor, they changed the name, but they never copyrighted it. So he lost out on all those royalties.
Mind blown.
Yes, there you go. And I'm not going any farther into it. Let's move on.
I think that was the strangest introduction we've had.
It's good to see you, George.
Okay. George, welcome.
And Becky's serious face is gone now.
Her serious face is
I
gone.
lasted like 1 minute with my serious face.
To my left, Becky Blue.
Beep, beep. Hello,
Beep,
everybody.
beep.
And the album has dropped now, huh?
It has dropped, arrived, in its pretty little package, all shrink-wrapped, and it's ready to hit the road with me this weekend.
I see we got a copy right over there.
I know. I brought a copy, put it up on the shelf.
Most of our musical guests give us like a copy for each of us.
Yeah, I got to get on that.
Well, okay. Well, Christmas is coming.
Yeah.
Stocking stuffer. Behind the board, as always, our good friend,
Sean?
John?
Was that a question?
I sometimes I do question myself, actually often. So
You were questioning the friendship or what?
I'm questioning a lot of different things these days. So,
jeez.
but we won't go into that. Back to you guys.
Back to us.
I've got a little curveball for Sean because I know he loves when we throw curveballs in.
Fantastic.
Because I don't know how many people are on chat right now, but those who are on chat have an opportunity to answer a poll question, being that it's election season.
Yes.
Look at Sean. I can see Sean already. He's already upset. He wants to mute my mic.
Okay. Yeah, I do.
It doesn't. I'll go to another mic. It doesn't matter. You might as well just leave me here.
It's Mike on Mike.
Okay.
Action
It's
here.
Mike on Mike.
Anyway, my question that I want to poll to our viewers, if they can answer it then, and get ready for this, Sean. And this is something that's near and dear to my heart, too.
Okay. Is this a Trump thing? This is not a Trump thing.
Sean, I'm just going to ask you directly. Sean, after the age of 10, is it ever okay to put ketchup on a hot dog?
Yes, absolutely.
No.
Okay, I'm going to let you. You ask Sean.
I just asked Sean.
All right, go ahead.
But yeah, you can debate it as well.
This is a trick.
No, it is not a trick at all, Sean.
After the age of 10?
After the age of 10, it is no longer acceptable to put ketchup on a hot dog. That's my stance on it.
Okay, who came up with that crazy law?
It's not a law. It's your own personal.
Okay.
But I'm just saying it's not right. Teach your kids the right way of doing things. You do not put ketchup on a hot dog after the age of 10.
Why not?
Can you still cut the hot dog up in pennies? Because I like my hot dog cut up in pennies.
I do
Sure.
too.
Hot dog pennies.
Throw it in some mac and cheese.
Right on.
Throw it in mac and cheese.
Or
Eat
some
it
beans.
and squirt a bunch of ketchup on the top.
No.
Yes,
on
yes,
the ketchup.
absolutely.
That's right.
Yes.
I see
You don't
I'm
even
in the
eat. You don't
minority.
even eat hot dogs unless they're all
I eat-
beef franks.
I eat beef franks.
You're not a pork eater.
No, I do not eat pork.
Okay. So
So anyway, now that's out there. That is a question to our viewers.
Okay, our viewers.
And just, to get the chat thing going here today.
How
Well,
do we
Matt Green uses hot sauce.
And that's
That's a good
perfectly
call.
acceptable.
Well, that's
as
fine,
long
but-
as it's not ketchup.
You're down. Mike's down with that, Matt.
How did we come up with the arbitrary age of 10?
I like hot sauce on it. That's a good idea, Matt.
Well, yeah.
Robert Antonitis says no, not unless it's part of a mix with mustard and relish.
Mustard and relish.
So
okay.
ketchup alone, out of here.
So
There you go.
Ketchup,
There you go.
ketchup
See,
only.
Rob. We like Rob. We respect Rob. Right there.
All right.
Rob.
No, wait.
And we need our dime, too. Rob is the proprietor of Civil War Cider in Lewisburg. Great place.
Thanks for tuning in, Rob.
Yeah.
Yes.
We
Did
got
it-
a bunch of people tuned in already.
We expect
They-
our dime.
They don't
later
have
on.
ketchup though, so don't go if you like ketchup.
If you don't like ketchup, don't order the hot dog there unless you're gonna get carded.
Yeah.
What about Cheese Whiz and ketchup?
No ketchup. No ketchup.
Do you mean
on a hot
ketchup
dog.
alone? Only ketchup? Like just
Ketchup at
just
all on
ketchup?
a hot dog.
You are
at all with mustard and anything else? No ketchup at all.
No.
Well, no, wait.
See?
You're fighting pretty hard for
Wait a
the
minute. Wait a
ketchup.
minute. Wait a minute.
Well, I still eat ketchup on my dogs. Come on. What am I?
What are you,
10?
10?
No, wait. What's the okay? Now let's talk about the famous dogs of cities.
Okay,
No,
you go to Chicago. There's
There's a Chicago dog. It's got the pickle. It's got the onions. It's got the relish.
now
Help me out. You're gonna have to help me out because it's got a lot of stuff.
Why I don't know the exact ingredients, but I'm sure there's no ketchup on it.
You think you would have done your research about all these different places with different things if you're
It's a
if you're
personal-
not adamant about
It's
this.
a personal opinion,
Well, then it's a personal opinion.
and I'm right. So we're
right.
getting that established right now. After the age of 10, no ketchup on hot dogs.
I know. I'm not drinking that Kool-Aid.
You know, I watch a Travel Channel all the time, and they have shows on there like the Hot Dog Paradise and Hamburger Paradise, and you know that because your brother was on Hamburger Paradise Part 2.
That's true.
But on
Get
Hot Dog
out.
Paradise,
It was.
and they do a lot of shooting out in Chicago, and there's one of those places, I think a Coney Dog out there, where if you go there and you ask for ketchup, I think they throw you out of the business.
Well, I tell you what, we've got the hot dog aficionados of Selinsgrove for this area.
That's true. Wicked dog.
Wicked Dogs,
Oh, yeah.
right uptown.
Yeah.
Some friends of ours. We're gonna have to. We'll have to pull them into this question.
We should. We
should.
should definitely.
I'm really hungry now.
Me too.
Yeah.
And I want ketchup. So. Well, next time we do any type of fundraising event, like we do sometimes down here on the Q during the summer months with the yard sales down here, and we're selling hot dogs, we're not going to have ketchup this next year if we're doing it. And
We have a lot of 10-year-olds come up to our stand.
And oh, no. Well, okay, we'll have a special line for that. And anyone we'll put you in charge of reprimanding anyone over the age of 10 and IDing people.
I'll do it.
And you can be that guy.
I'll do it.
All right, we'll sell nothing. Cool.
He'll be in charge of condiments then.
Okay, fine. All right. So anyhow,
this week, man, we had a great weekend. We want to celebrate Ben and Pam's.
Oh yeah, very cool.
Very good friends of ours. Yes.
Congrats.
Got married over the weekend. It was a great time. Just love those guys. It was a great event. Happy, man. I think they were honeymooning right now, right?
Up in the New England states, and I saw some pictures of the hotel they're in. It looks quite
It's some
amazing.
sort of gothic room that they're in.
It's
right
amazing
now.
looking.
I bet it's pretty up there this time of year.
Yeah.
Gothic room?
That's what they posted.
I bet Ben's got his Batman fantasy going on or something.
Not Gotham, Gothic.
Gothic? Well, I mean, the buildings that Batman sends and salts.
Oh, okay. Like with 4 gargoyles. And
You are 10, aren't you?
There's...
Batman, ketchup on your hot dogs.
Damn, dog. You're... God, I thought I was getting spanked tonight.
all right.
So we are missing a member of the Q Brew crew.
Of the
here
Q, I didn't even hear about this.
Kinney.
JK, did he reach out to you?
I think it was assumed that we all understood that he was going back to Ice Planet Hoth. Or
Yes.
where
He pretty much made a general announcement about 3 weeks ago that he would not be involved, or not involved, I mean like that, but not be available to do the podcast.
Just don't count on me
next-
until
right,
this is
because
settled
of
down.
because of the stuff that's going on.
The
So,
impending
stuff that you're not allowed to talk about.
the top.
Well, no,
secret
we can talk about the mission.
just can't talk
We
about
can't
the
talk
plans.
about the battle plan. Now, if you're just tuning in for the first time, you're going to assume that maybe Jason's in prison or something, which isn't the case. The last couple of years, the Seals Grove Hotel has
along with the Hebrew.
as well. Last year we
Muscled our way in.
muscled our way in, and have prepared a float for the Halloween parade, and that's where JK is working on tonight, and it's looking good. It's looking great. It's looking really good.
It's a great big paper mache hot dog with ketchup all over it.
It's not a great big paper mache hot dog.
Anyway,
Big weekend coming up at the raceway at the Seals Grove Speedway, Oktoberfest.
right, and that is to benefit DH&L because $1 million fire trucks don't buy themselves.
They do not.
So we're pretty happy to be there for that.
And-
Weather's supposed to be fantastic.
It is. I haven't checked it out.
It's supposed to be in the 60s, sunny. It should be really, really good.
Okay. And I don't think we're going to get much rain, so I'm hoping it's not going to be muddy, but
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. We've got some of our best we're going to be serving up. That was a segue for you, Mike, to say, well,
I
Jared,
can't top it. You said it's the best. I can only go down from there.
we were not taking our ketchup ale this year, but Oktoberfest at the Speedway, we are bringing cucumber,
We are bringing the cucumber. We're
The
bringing the American Pale Ale.
American Pale Ale,
A huge winner this year, new for us, is the peanut butter.
peanut butter.
So that's going out there. The red ale, which is always a winner. And for the first time this year, we're bringing out Charlie and Eddie's Imperial Pumpkin Madness.
Imperial Pumpkin Madness. That one's
Award-winning.
That's a monster. The award was internal. It was a house thing.
I have an award and you don't.
That's true. You do. Becky Blue, how was your week?
Not too bad.
CD dropped.
CD arrived. I got to visit Baby Blue.
Okay.
So that was my highlight.
How's Baby Blue?
Growing and growing and growing and growing.
And growing. Explain to the audience who Baby Blue is again.
Baby Blue is now a 41-year-old Great Dane that I am adopting.
41-year-old Great Dane.
Or 41-day-old. So
I'm a 48.
you have me operating a computer. My brain's all screwed up.
That's
up
okay.
Here.
Just for comparison's sake, I'm a 48-year-old not so great Dane, I suppose.
But I got to visit with her, and she's coming home in a few weeks, so that was my exciting moment.
Awesome.
Other than a trip to the dentist. So, and I'm sure everybody in Snyder County heard me.
Heard you scream?
Big time. Can't deal with dentists.
Was it a bad trip or a good trip?
Every trip to the dentist is a bad trip.
Every
Just
trip?
like every snake is a bad snake.
That's right. Okay, I can certainly empathize.
End of story.
End of story. Well, you got your free toothbrush, and I'm sure
I did get a pencil and a sticker.
a pencil and a
A
sticker.
monster truck sticker, so that helped.
That's awesome.
It helped a little bit.
Helped a little bit.
Did you fill out all the games on the highlights magazines?
I always hate when you get there and somebody else already did them all. You know?
That's true.
Somebody else already circled all the differences.
Who's the Goofus and Gallop or something like that?
I don't
Goofus and
remember.
Gallop.
I just remember the picture find on the back.
Ah,
Yeah, find the differences between the photos. There's always some kid who hammered it out right before I got there. Oh. But yeah, that's my week in a wrap up.
hey, the Mevo's back on. I see this swirling light.
Is there a Mevo issue? Yes? No?
It's pretty.
Oh, okay. But we still got video? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're
Sorry.
doing good. But it seems like the perfect segue for a break.
Sounds like it.
Get
Works
that
for me.
Mevo up and running.
Okay. Coming back after the break, we're going to talk Boos and Brews, straight off the hill, right?
Up the hill at the Armory?
We're going to make it gangster.
Absolutely.
Straight off the hill, we got Renee and Chris. We're going to talk Boos and Brews. This is The Craft, brought to you by the Isle of Q Brewing Company. We'll be right back. We'll be right back.
Baby, keep thinking I cannot see you. Crying in your room for days at a time. So blue, oh, and baby, it's untrue. And girl, when it hits you, you'll be smiling for miles. Falsify your place and time, just to get through all these fears. But if I should take the time, you could let go of past years, yeah. Now the day breaks on each turn that your mind takes. There's a further from mistakes that you make all the time. Now picture you all slow dancing in your room, baby shaking to go through happy times for a while. Falsify your place and time, just to get through all these fears. But if I should take the time, you could let go of past years, yeah. the time you blink, you're halfway there. Don't you see it in my eye? I'm not trying to bore you or criticize, and I know that it's not right, but I'm sure
Back off the break. It's The Craft, brought to you by the Isle of Q Brewing Company, 6th University Avenue in downtown Selinsgrove. Thanks for tuning in tonight, Facebook believers.
Yeah, lots of folks checking in with us.
You got some, you getting chatted up there?
I'm loving the chat tonight. Everybody's tuned in.
You getting chatted up more than Nickel Night at the what's the place in Sunbury? The at the Route 61 Roadhouse, or something like that.
I didn't know they had Nickel Night.
Well, they do now.
Well, they do now. They can thank us for it.
All right.
They can thank us for it. You can send Mike Salter the bill for that one.
No.
Yes.
Ed, lock your doors now.
Sorry, Ed. There is no Nickel Night at Route 61 Roadhouse.
But there should be.
There should be.
Sometimes a mechanical bull.
They do have a mechanical bull.
They do?
Yeah.
Okay. It costs more than a nickel, though, I think. Okay, you're not getting a nickel. Nickel's not going to pay for anything anymore. Boos and Brews, the Sunbury Hill neighborhood. Yeah, that's all the note you gave me there.
Well, how much more do you need?
I don't know. We got Renee. We got Chris. Let's talk Boos and Brews, guys. Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for coming down. Chris rolled in with a car with his face all over the side. I want that. I mean, I want that.
It's good until you run through a red light or hit a stop sign the wrong way, and then everyone knows it's you.
Well, that's true.
And it was interesting trying to find this location. We were a little bit lost, and we were kind of just driving around slowly, and people were just staring at us. It was a little bit odd.
Yeah.
Well, you should have just asked somebody. I mean,
We know where those
we know what those
kids
hooligans
are. They're down along the river.
Oh, you're one of those people. Okay. Welcome, guys. Great event coming up here next month, right? Or this month.
This month. Yeah,
End of
the
this
22nd.
month. The 22nd. It's going to be at the Armory in
Sunbury.
Sunbury.
Mm-hmm. It is. It's a really cool location because our whole theme is that it is Boos and Brews, so it's like spooky, and it's right there by the cemetery in Sunbury, up on the hill. It's a really neat location, and we really had a great time last year. So we're really excited to get people out there and have a good time.
And it benefits.
Absolutely. Our cause this year, every year we would like to give back to another organization. The Hill Neighborhood Council is its own nonprofit, but this year we're giving back to Caring for Kids, which is a program that works in the Shikellamy School District, and it provides food packs to children for the weekend so that kids who maybe are less fortunate or who don't have food available to them or who don't have parents that can help them prepare food. It's all stuff that's really easily accessible for young children to make on their own.
Right. Good cause.
That is a good cause.
Yeah.
So
The you have to excuse me. I had a little bubble there.
did you have a hot dog?
And a chili dog on break.
Yeah.
Did it have ketchup?
Well, the ketchup settles that stuff. It must have been just mustard or something.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, some of the stuff that the Hill does, last year we gave back to the fire truck fund, so kind of similar to what's going on this coming weekend. We were able to give a large donation to the East End Fire Company to help them purchase a new fire truck. And that's one of the main missions of the Sunbury Hill neighborhood, is to continue to give back to the local community, the betterment of the area. We have a lot of really cool events that we do. We help residents in the city. We do a cleanup. We have little libraries. We help the older community. Maybe if they need things fixed up around their house, things like that. We do flags. And the big thing coming up is the holiday windows. We'll be painting windows downtown Sunbury.
Oh, cool.
And we get the Boy Scouts involved, the Girl Scouts involved, the local school district. It's a lot of fun. It's really cool to see all the really cool things that we're able to do with some of the profit that we raise from this Brewfest.
And we're friends with a lot of the brewers in the area, and let's talk about those folks.
Well, Chris has a nice list of all of the brewers that we will be having. We've doubled our number from last year, so we're really excited about that.
Super.
It's unfortunate that we can't add Q Brew to our list, but I hear we always wait till too late to tell you guys. So
Yeah, well, we actually start this process, mapping out our shows, normally in like January, February, March-ish. And then if we've got some space in the middle, we'll throw a wild card in there.
Right.
But
it's a crazy time right
it's
now.
it's a slamming time for us, and we're
It
sorry
is.
we can't,
Well.
but we will we'll make
We'll
a...
get you a save the date like right away.
I appreciate that, because we'll be there.
I think this is our invite for next year right now.
It
So
is.
we have
It
right
is.
now.
no
You-
excuses now.
Everybody's hearing it right now live. We want y'all there next year. So,
We'll be there.
all right, Chris, can you
Yep.
tell us who will?
Yeah, so the breweries that are being represented there, we're going to have Ripstein's Pub, Genesee, Goose Island, Sly Fox, Twisted Trunk, Spaten, New Belgium Brewing, Yingling, Lancaster Brewing Company, Shock Top, Stegmeyer, Straub's Brewing, Robin Hood Brewing Company, and Yards are the breweries that are going to be there.
Okay.
There's going to be 3 wineries that are going to be there. Freeze Farm, Shade Mountain, and Spyglass is all going to be there. And then 2 ciders, Smith & Forge and Civil War Cider.
10 cents. Civil War cider got announced on our show. That's 10 cents.
It's another 10
Oh.
cents.
Somebody better call Rob quickly.
Okay, Rob.
Let him know. The other thing is Twisted Trunk is a locally, that's the Andrelevich family.
Right, that's what I wanted to ask you about. I saw that on your Facebook page, and I hadn't heard of them, and they are local, so I'm really interested in finding out more about them.
Well, they're local in the fact that it's the Andrelevich family founded it, and they're originally from Sunbury. They moved the brewery to Florida. So we're actually having the beer delivered from Florida.
Wow.
Okay.
So we're really, really excited. They're sending us 4 or 5 different kinds of beers, which is super exciting for us. And one of the family members from the Andrelevich family will be at our Brew Fest pouring beer, talking about their brewery. So we're really excited to have
that's
them.
cool.
And I'm excited because I've known the Andrelevich family most of my life. So it's really cool to have the local people coming out, and that's kind of what we're all about. Even our food vendors are all local. Everybody that we want, to be involved in this is we're trying to give back to the local community. All of our food vendors, all of our crafters, they're all local people. So that's what we're all about.
Now, how did you hook up with the Armory? As your
well,
location.
We just kind of liked the location. We kind of brainstormed and thought that it would be a really cool location. We were there last year. We'll be there this year. We're not exactly sure what happens next because that site is currently for sale.
Oh.
Right now, we kind of went through the process this year of what happens if it sells in the interim, like what do we do? So we do have some alternate locations all in Sunbury, in the city of Sunbury, or very close. So we kind of have some plans for next year, but we're hoping that maybe the brewery or the Armory, whomever buys it, would allow us to continue to have our event there. It's just a perfect location.
Yeah, it's really the location. It's secluded, so there's really nothing else going on except for the Brews and Brews, and it's right by the woods, so it kind of fits really well in with the theme.
Spooky.
Yeah, exactly.
Spooky, yeah.
It's the whole spooky thing.
Yeah.
Natalie Wortman just chimed in and said that Ted will be pouring for them.
Yes, Ted
That's
Andrelevich.
Fran's dad.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Thanks for chiming in,
maybe
Natalie.
shout out to her. You said she had a surgery today?
Yes, she did. Yep.
Okay.
Natalie had surgery today, so
Feeling better?
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
she's messaging me lots of good stuff. So like,
Oh,
don't
cool.
forget this and don't forget that. But Natalie is definitely my right hand man in most of the planning and all of the stuff that's going on. I mean, we couldn't do this without her. So absolutely
Natalie.
a big hey Natalie to her.
So with the price of your ticket, you're going to get some great beverages, but also some food.
The food is cash and carry, so you need to bring cash along if you want to buy food.
Okay.
But there will be food available. We're going to have soup, and the Soupy Brothers will be there. That's a big deal. We have a Hall's.
Soupy.
Yeah, Hall's Cheese will be there.
Okay, if you're from out of the area,
Soupy.
there is a difference between soup
And a soupy.
and a soupy.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Yes.
Soupy is meat. You have to be a coal cracker to understand
Yes,
Soupy.
yes.
I'm sorry. That's probably not
Sean,
politically
he's
correct.
smiling over there. He
I'm
knows what a
sorry.
soupy is. Sean is our Shamokin resident.
Soupy pro. He's the soupy pro.
He is.
I'm
I
sorry.
want to say I'm a pro. I'm a pro for soupy. So
Well, I may have called you a coal cracker. I don't know.
that's all right. You
Oh,
can call me
okay.
anything you want.
Okay, all right.
Just don't call me late for soupies.
Yes.
Exactly.
Anyway, Becky, you cannot hang soup in your basement for a year and then turn around
And
and,
then
eat
go
it.
back and eat it.
But you
But
can hang a
soupies.
soupies.
But you can hang a soupy.
I'm still confused because the soupies kind of sound like supersada to me. Like so
That's
the
technically
Italian,
what it is.
The
It techni-
Italians call it supersada,
Yeah,
and
it
the cold
technically is
crackers
that.
call it soupies.
Yeah. It's kind of the same. I'm not going to get into it because I really don't know enough.
It's cured
But I mean,
meat.
it's cured meat. It's
Yeah.
it's kind of off the same premise, I guess you want to say.
But it's a local thing.
It's a.
Very local.
I don't know the history of it enough.
People
Honestly,
all
I just
over-
I mean, have you looked at me? I'm just enjoying it. I'm not exactly reading up. I mean, seriously.
If you go back and you look at one of our older podcasts where we had, I believe it was Tim Latshaw on, we went into the whole soupy production thing
We
for
did.
about an hour and a half. I think we
That's-
talked about that.
That's
We-
too much soupy.
And by the way, you can look it up if you want, but we got absolutely nowhere because nobody knows what the hell it is either.
Yeah, we got talking about the pizza shops out there. It kind of got off the soupy.
We could do a whole episode on the coal region.
We could.
I think we
On
could.
food of the coal region,
Yeah. We
We
probably.
could do the coal region special.
Halushka.
Or
Halushki.
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 Yeah,
Pierogies. We won't go into some of the other names of
James's
things.
Pizza.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's lots of other things out there.
Live from Chamokin.
so you can get soupies at
Yes, you
at the
can.
Boos and
You
you can walk away with a soupy.
absolutely.
Yep.
Now, you guys are going to have entertainment out there as
We
well.
are, yes. Our entertainment will be the Addinger Brothers and the A-Team Band.
Yes.
Ah,
we like
yes.
the A-Team. We've
Yeah.
actually had them on the show, and we would like to get them on the show again, Becky.
Yeah, we can do that.
A-Team, if you're listening.
Rock and rollers.
And the Addington brothers, I don't think we know anything
I
about.
don't think I've heard of them either.
The Addinger Brothers.
Yeah.
They're great. They do all kinds of good stuff. They mostly do. I don't know how to explain them. Chris, how would you explain them?
I mean, they're just a local band that
Yeah.
does more of like the rock type music.
Covers
Okay.
and
Yeah.
rock and roll.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then there's
Love it.
also going to be costume contests, so people are encouraged to dress up for the event. We're going to have Ben's Costume Closet. You can buy tickets there, and then also they're going to be there judging the event, judging the costume contest.
If you go there and tell them you have a ticket, they'll give you $10 off.
Yep.
So if you want to get a really cool costume, you can go there and tell them you're going to Brewfest, to the Boos and Brews, and they'll give you $10 off your costume.
All right. Now, how many tickets are you guys?
We're selling
get 'em.
$499.
400. Is that an arbitrary number? That's an odd
It's-
number.
Well, it's for insurance purposes.
Ah, gotcha.
When you hit
Ah.
500,
Smart.
you need some additional insurance. So
Nice, that's very
right now
smart.
we're capping it at $499. We have tickets available at Brewers Outlet in Sunbury, at Shade Mountain Winery in Riverside, Spyglass Ridge Winery in Sunbury, and Ben's Costume Closet. And then they're also available online at, you can check out our Facebook page, Boos and Brews, or you can also go to Brown Paper Tickets and search Boos and Brews.
and it's cheaper if you buy them in advance than at the door. So
Okay.
it's $25 in advance, $30 at the door.
I was just going to ask you. We have Tanya chiming in, wanting to know how much it is to get in.
$25.
Yep.
Advance tickets, yep.
25 in advance and 30 at the door?
30 at the door.
Yep.
30
Yep.
at the door.
Now, do you have the D&D tickets too?
We do have
For the
DD
D-
tickets, but they're only available at the door.
Yep.
And those are $10.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool.
We covered all the food, right?
we
covered
covered some of the
some
food.
of the
We covered
food,
some of the food. We didn't
Yeah.
cover all the food.
Well, let's cover all the food. We got to give them a shout
Get
out,
the
right?
rest. All right. So the rest of the foods, we already got the Soupy Brothers. Peter's Piper's Pickles is going to be there.
They're awesome.
I've
They're
had,
delicious.
I've had one or two
Yeah.
of their
Have
pickles.
you had their garlic pickles?
Yeah, I've had their pickles.
They're good.
Peter's Piper's Pickles.
Yeah, you can't say that fast too many times.
No, I
bro.
won't.
I got it
won't.
once, and that was it.
Okay, all right. You did great,
Yeah,
though,
you
by the
nailed it.
way.
One
I was
time.
impressed.
We already said Hall's Cheese, and the Patty Wagon is going to be there. I don't know enough about them to say more.
I think they're offering soups
That's
and things
okay.
like that, yeah.
Okay.
And then Paulie's in Sunbury, they're going to be there. They're doing a chili, I believe, and another type of soup.
Bisque, maybe? I can't remember.
There's so many different kinds of foods. And then we also have Gourmet Apples is going to be there doing apples.
Awesome guy.
Yep, and then there's the crafters too. So people are going to be selling beer and wine related items there. There's a bunch of different crafters that are going to be there selling stuff that you can get while you're there too.
Yeah, I saw some of the painted pint glasses looked really, really cool.
Yep, and that's Lindy Lloyd, Little Studio Big Art, and she does awesome work. She
You
does some
know,
fantastic stuff.
If Lindy's listening, hi, Lindy.
Yo, Lindy.
She, like a couple years ago, she had gotten in touch with me. She was still a student at Bloomsburg, and had wanted to paint a picture of me for one of her classes.
Oh.
And she did this huge portrait and then gave it to me for Christmas.
That's awesome.
And it's still hanging in my home, and I haven't seen her in a long time. So that just,
She's
Gotta
gonna be there.
send 'em out there for a
She'll be
minute.
there. You can come and visit Lindy at Boos and Brews.
I wish I could. I'll be out of town,
Oh.
but do say hi to Lindy to me. And
will.
I'm proud of her and her studio that she's opened and graduated from Bloomsburg, and she's just a great gal. Awesome.
Well, listen, Lindy, if you want to paint a giant portrait of me
So you can send it to all your fans in Somalia.
in Somalia, by the way, it's in Somalia. It's not called the Craft. It's called the Jeremy Show.
It is. It's called
It
the
is.
Jeremy Show in
It is.
Somalia. They all gather around the one place that has electricity and an internet connection. And
Well, it's the war memorial in Somalia. Yeah, it's the Jeremy Show.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah.
that might be slightly fabricated.
I'm big there. Renee, Chris, thanks for stopping by. I think we're going to take a break here. Sean, are you okay with that?
We got tickets to give
Can
away.
we give away some
yeah,
tickets?
Oh, yeah,
They have
wait,
tickets
okay.
together.
Before
Yeah.
I forget,
We got the big ones.
before we take our break, before Indigo and Heath
Yep.
come on, we're going to give away some tickets.
Yep. The way we're going to do it, it's pretty simple. So for all those people that are watching, the first person that can comment 3 of the beers that are going to be represented at the Boos and Brews that we went over earlier. So if you were listening, come and
Comment
I'm
to
sure
who?
they're paying attention.
Where are they
So-
commenting to?
Hit me with it, folks.
coming right on the page here
on the
Yep, right
on the
line.
Q Brew
Yep.
Facebooks.
So we don't have to be here for it, but the first one that
Now, if this guy right here does it, he
Yeah.
should not be allowed to do it.
No.
Okay.
no.
Yeah, no,
guy.
no,
He's part
no,
of it.
The
no
guy who
vendor.
just,
No cheating.
If you're a vendor, you're getting in either way.
No.
by the way, he just commented he's going to pay you in pennies.
That's fine.
So,
What was
settle
that?
up on
10
that 10 cent.
pennies?
Yeah.
There's 2 mentions, so that's 20 cents.
Okay, well, how's this sound? Shock top, Yingling, Twisted Trunk,
That's
Yep.
it. That's
rock
right.
and roll.
So who's our,
Well, who was it?
Who's our winner?
Oh, and Matt Green, Yingling, Yards, and Straub.
but who was first?
Yeah,
Who was first?
I'm not sure. They both came up at the same time. How do you know who was first?
It would be
I've just started using a computer today.
Maybe the wrong person was in charge of the computer.
Well, it would be the top one.
The top one.
Yep.
All right, Frankie.
Frank.
All right.
Frank who?
2 tickets to Frank Heimbach.
All right. And
All
Frank,
right, Frankie.
Frank can just message us on our Facebook page, and I will make sure that Frank gets those tickets. We'll either hold them at the door or send them to him in the mail.
Now, I feel bad for the. Who's the other guy?
Matt Green. He's been tuned in all night. here.
Okay, well, let's do something for Matt Green. Let's give him some Q Brew swag or something,
Okay.
some stickers, some koozies, something like that. We'll hook him up as well.
We'll
But
put
he's
you-
going to have to get a hold of us, give us an address or something,
Okay,
and Frank can get a hold of the folks at Boos and Brews,
sounds
Yep.
good.
get his tickets.
All right.
Okay,
Absolutely.
Very cool. So everybody's a winner.
everybody's a winner tonight in the craft. We good? We okay? We're gonna take a break. Coming up, Indigo and Heath. They're back in the green room. It's gonna be a great night.
Bang.
Bang. You all
Bam.
set? Bam. Go. Yeet. Whoa. Yeet. Just, my mic's still on. It's awesome.
We're still hot.
I'm going to keep talking until he kills my mic. It's awesome. I'm going to sing with this song now.
Sometimes life just slips away. Sometimes 1 minute is a minute too late. The only thing I truly fear the time you blink, you're halfway there. Don't you see it in my eye? I'm not trying to bore you or criticize, and I know that it's not right, but I'm sure will be new time. What will you decide to avoid or be left behind? But in time, you change your mind. This is a dream. Everything. Dream. Everything. No more secrets, no more faking. Anything you say will be held close. For someone's wasting time just saying yes, but means no. The time you're wasting contemplating could be used to make a difference. So turn away your face and join the human race. Eye to eye contact, never hurt a thing. Well, you touch, you just can't feel a thing. You move fast and free, so tough to touch, just about damn near a thing. But this is your reality. To us, it's a dream. Everything. Dream. Everything. Dream. Everything. Wait for breaking, wait for panic, a mass suicide. Whoa. Move on your faking, hearts still raking in lonely souls. Will you take all the good even when it feels all bad? Realize you're on track, baby, for the best times you'll ever have. Singing, don't try, please me, 'cause I'm caught up in the same routine. You were 10, you got 9, but you have no control. Play the cards even dealt, baby, oh, let them dice roll. All these little minuscule changes add up to one big thing. A perfect concoction is what it is. So don't go messing, no. Don't go messing with no good thing. My first confession, girl, is that it's fine just the way it is, yeah. Can't you see I got blind, but it's not all that bad. Only blind to the things that I've seen that change my path. We won't have to discuss it, we won't have to change a thing. Let's just celebrate what this life brings. So don't go messing, no. Don't go messing with no good thing. My first confession, girl, is that it's fine just the way it is, yeah. So don't go messing, no. Don't go messing with no good thing. My first confession, yeah, little girl, and that is fine just the way it is, yeah.
Coming out of the break, Alan Combs keeping us company while you're waiting for us to get our asses back in here. It's The Craft, brought to you by the Q Brewing Company, 6 University Avenue, downtown Selinsgrove.
Best beer you cannot buy yet.
Best beer you cannot buy yet.
But you can check us out at Oktoberfest on the 15th.
That's right.
And you can check us out at Autos and Ales on November 4th.
Exactly. Right.
Right.
Want to thank Renee and Chris from Boos and Brews for filling us in. Tickets are still on sale. You okay? Hey, I want to thank, Carol's favorite son, Sean, for struggling through this. We've had some minor to major technical difficulties, and I don't think we've really fallen off.
No, I
a
think
whole lot tonight. So just a little, golf clap for Sean here tonight.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, he's kept it running. We're out here having a good time.
We're
He's
having
back
a
there.
good time. He's back there stressing and keeping us patched together and doing a hell of a job. So, Becky Blue on the
chat board.
On the chat board.
We got lots of people tuned in tonight. I'm loving it over here.
I think people are very excited about our next guests.
I
They
think
are.
so too.
Indigo and Heath, welcome back, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
You're welcome. Is this 2 or 3?
This is 2.
This is 2.
2.
Okay, you got 5 more for the jacket.
Yes. 5 more
gold
get you the gold jacket. Yes.
The gold jacket.
Well, I want it quick, so can we come back the next 5 weeks?
We can try to work that in.
I'll just hang out. I don't have to even be on.
I'm not
on the
exactly
show.
sure what we're going to do when somebody gets there. We're probably going to scramble.
Yeah. A GoFundMe page just so we can get gold jackets
Get a
for
jacket.
people.
Or it might be a thrift store thing. I don't
could
know.
be.
It could be with a logo. A sticker. Right there
sticker, yes.
on the lapel.
I would rock that.
You would.
Yes, you would.
Puppy collars.
Welcome back, guys. Thanks for making the trip down.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
I'm not feeling great tonight. So I'm trying to get used to glasses. I haven't worn glasses in 10 years.
Now,
And
you normally wear
woo.
contacts, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I literally just took them out on the porch and put my glasses on.
I've
Green
been
room,
there.
Green room.
Green room. Yes. Sorry.
Yeah, a note to future guests. We now have a green room down here. It's very, very nice. Star Wars themed.
I was so gonna wear one of the helmet. I totally forgot about that. I
She was
wanted to
gonna come
hide
in.
myself, and I was gonna come in.
Stormtrooper.
Yeah, absolutely. Dang, I should have done it. I really want to put on a helmet.
Guys, you were a lot of fun the last time you were down here. What's been going on with you guys lately? Since that time, in the past 6 months, you've had a very eventful 6 months.
Yeah, been a little
Yeah.
crazy. Yep. After the house fire,
Yes.
things just kind of took one turn after another. But I was having a chat with this gentleman over here right before you guys all came in.
Gentleman's a stretch.
Ah,
Oh, that must have been me.
we were talking about the ups and downs and the goods and the bads, and you can't really appreciate the light without seeing the dark. And so, even though it was a fire and seemed bad, all these beautiful people and great things happened because of that, man. And I wouldn't trade that for nothing. The support. Well, you guys, gave us, and
Yeah, absolutely.
Becky and the music community in general put together this benefit, and it just blew my mind. Every once in a while, when I talk about it, I still get shivers and stuff. But it was amazing to see the outpouring of music and people, and generosity that came from that. And I'm just very grateful for it.
That's what you do for people you love, man.
Absolutely.
That's what happens.
It's amazing. We the house fire we lost. We lost everything. But I tell people that I don't know that I would know the depth of gratitude today that I know without that happening in our lives. And it stinks. I mean, nobody wants to go through that. Nobody wants to, rebuild at 40. But it's been a ride. It's been a ride, and things have been amazing, and doors have been opened, and doors have been shut, and it's just been crazy. been crazy. It's been a ride.
Well,
But
let's talk about it musically.
Musically, we have been crazy busy. You know, tell them our deal, baby. Tell them our deal.
Tell them the deal.
Tell them our deal, baby.
Our deal.
Come on,
Hit us
baby.
with it, babe.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
What's the deal?
About my job. About my job.
Oh, that is funny. The decision was made a long time ago, and I do appreciate. I like telling the story that if she could book as many gigs to bring the income as my paycheck does to the household, then I wouldn't have a complaint. I can't say nothing. And so far, I haven't been able to complain.
Yeah,
Very cool.
good for you.
All right.
You are achieving what all so many musicians out there are trying to do, and it's difficult.
It is.
It's really, really difficult. Open jams are making it even more difficult.
Yes.
And getting a secured paying gig. A lot of people want music, but they only want to pay a tiny smidge,
Right.
and they want to keep it small, and it gets difficult.
Fortunately, we play as a duo, but we also have a full. Oh, sorry. Watch that chord there. We also have a full band called Shades of Indigo, which is a 5-piece band. So we book as the full band and as the duo. So if people want to just keep it small and keep it intimate, then I book as Indigo and Heath. And if they want more I guess more lively. It's a bigger sound with Shades of Indigo. So if they wanna do that, then we have that too. So, and we've got some really great players with us now. I mean, just amazing guys that have the same mindset that we do as far as music, which is music for the sake of music.
Right. Right.
So.
Is Daryl still playing bass with you guys?
Yep.
Rock
He
on,
is.
Daryl!
He is.
What's
Rock
up,
on, Daryl.
man? He's
Daryl
my
Hughes
funk
is the
brother.
Right?
How's
Yeah,
it
he
going,
can-
funk brother?
Yeah.
He can bring it.
He can.
I like when he gets into it because he starts hopping.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
he's really having fun.
I
That-
used to
he-
hide behind him when we'd play out because he was always, real cool and collected and would just sway. And I'd be like, there's too many people out there. I'm scared.
No.
Just hide behind Daryl. We got it. We in the groove.
I don't know. I saw you guys on the Hiawatha and you were jamming.
Yeah. There was no hiding there.
Yeah,
There's no
coffee.
hiding.
Coffee.
But we've also now got Ron Lee with us, who is amazing. They call him the Shredder for a reason. He's just an amazing guitarist, and he sings as well.
Now, isn't he? We were just speaking about the A Team. Isn't he playing for the A Team?
He does,
Yeah,
yeah.
Ron Lee is crazy on the guitar.
Yes, he is.
Crazy.
I hear he
good.
shreds.
He is the Shredder. And then we've got Bill Schamberg on drums, who also plays with the A Team. So we just some really, really awesome players that just it took us a while. It took us about a year and a half to get the guys that all kind of meshed together with us, and kind of stood for the same things that we stand for,
Good.
So it's definitely not about the money. If it was, then we would, not have jobs.
Right.
So, but it is about the music, and we have a great time doing it.
Well, I'm proud
really
of you
do.
guys. Congrats. Keep
Thank
doing what you're
you.
doing.
Thank you.
What do you have in mind for the first song tonight?
I think we're gonna play a little bit of Beatles. Yeah,
Think so?
a little bit of Beatles. Let's see if I can do some Beatles with the glasses on. Come on, stand up.
You gonna stand up?
Stand
Okay.
up.
Go ahead, stand up.
Some air in here.
Say when. When. Say when.
Here come on, flat top, he come grooving up slowly. He got juju eyeballs, he one holy roller. He got hair down to his knee. Got to be a joker, he just do what he please. come together right now over me. He back production, he got Horace Gumboot, he got oh no cyborg, he want spinal cracker, he got feet down below his knee. Hold you in his armchair, you can feel his disease. Come together right now over me. He roller coaster, he got honey wanted, he got muddy water, he want mojo filter, he say 1 and 1 and 1 is 3. Got to be good looking 'cause he's so hard to see. Come together right now over me. Come together. Come together. Come together. Come together. Over me.
Indigo and Heath. The Craft. Brought to you by the ILQ Brewing Company. Awesome job, guys.
Thank you.
Good to hear you again, man.
Oh, good to be heard.
It's warmer in here tonight.
It is.
Well,
a
it's
little
always warm in here, but it's comfortable.
Right,
That's
yeah.
what I should have
Right.
said.
Welcome to October.
Welcome to October. It's finally tolerable in the cave. Because we normally run the AC like from, like March to October,
Yeah.
just to make it tolerable. And it's,
You've even elected to run it during a few shows with background noise. It's just so melting hot in here. So
it's,
nothing you can do about it. Sacrifice sound quality for shortening up the board back here at my sweat. So.
Indigo and Heath. Guys.
You got some you got Tanya Sizers giving you the claps.
Thank
Josh
you.
Chalk is saying, hell yeah, you guys are awesome.
We love Josh.
People are chiming in.
You
And
guys-
we had Josh on the show with Eric. Wow.
Yeah, that was not 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, it wasn't very, very long ago.
Yeah, it was a great show.
Very cool.
Yeah, Josh and Eric were both very, very cool.
Yeah.
Great guys.
Eric's a fun guy to get along with. He's real easygoing.
Yeah.
Listen, he flirts with my husband all the time. I'm not
Wow. It is. Never mind.
Yeah, he.
Now I'm blushing.
I
See
think.
this, Eric?
I think he was telling us that he played part in your benefit as well.
He did.
Which
was
I
so
mean,
nice.
that's amazing that because you guys spent a lot of your playing out your career doing benefits yourself. You were explaining last time. What was the big benefit you were doing about the child who needed the surgery?
Blazing for Ricky.
Ricky. We actually just did another benefit for him this past weekend. Yeah.
It wasn't for Blazing for Ricky, though. they had finally raised enough money for Ricky to get a couple of treatments, so they're giving back to other people who need help
Right.
now. Just
Very
using that
cool.
name, yeah.
Right. It was a benefit for Lisa. Her name was Lisa. She's MS. She's got MS, and we were raising money for her to go have a stem cell treatment. So, so very cool stuff that they do. You know, Blazing for Ricky, we are always a part of that because they're like family to us. We love them very, very much. But well, yeah, benefits. That's how we give back, man. That's part of what we do, and that's what I was talking about. The mindset of the guys that we play with now with the full band is that they're in the same mindset. That you know, anytime we ask them, anytime we're like, hey guys, you know, let's go play this benefit. We were asked to play benefit. Everybody's on board always.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
It was
Very
weird being
cool.
on the other end, though.
Yeah, it was very weird. Oh my gosh, it was very uncomfortable to be the ones that the benefit was for. We were like,
It was a great day, though.
It was.
I was there all
It was-
day, and everybody hanging and playing together. And
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
just a lot of beautiful stuff.
Darren and Sean
my
Strickland did the
gosh.
sound, didn't they?
Yeah.
It
Yep.
was awesome.
Yeah.
That sounded great.
Yeah, Dirty Mojo, and they were there. and-
You guys were there. Cadillac Cats were there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were
Cats.
there.
Scott Strasser,
There was like 9 people.
Eric,
like 9 acts,
Eric
not 9 people,
Dow,
you know.
and Josh Chalk, and oh my gosh, there were so many people that gave. I mean, their time, their talent, it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing, mind blowing.
Before we get into the next song, where can we find you guys next?
Well, we are playing this coming Friday at the Genetti 4th Street Grill as the full band, Shades of Indigo.
Okay.
We'll be there from, is it 9 to midnight?
You tell me. You do the booking.
Yeah.
I just show up and play this thing.
Good answer.
We will be there Friday night, 9 to midnight.
Starting at 9.
It's on the Facebook page.
One of the-
It is on the Facebook page.
Check the Facebooks.
There's a Facebook page for Shades of Indigo, and there's a Facebook page for Indigo and Heath, and we always have a schedule of events up on both of them.
Okay.
But then we're playing also as Indigo and Heath on Saturday at the Duncan, which is our first time there in
Antrim.
Antrim.
I've only ever been there once
Yes.
before.
Wow.
It's
Yeah.
like
Heard of
way out there. A lot of trees.
It was crazy. We went and it was like out in the boonies, and we were like a little scared. That we were
The
like, oh my
Duncan.
God, what's happening here? We
But you know
went
what?
in
The
there,
greatest
the
people.
most friendly
Yeah?
people we've ever
Okay.
met. Oh my gosh, the place was just loaded
It's not a
with
donut
people.
place,
I
right?
mean, just. It was amazing. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Not the donut place. It was
Okay.
a Duncan Tavern.
Okay.
Duncan Tavern.
Greatest people.
But yeah, Sherry is the owner there, and she's just wonderful, and Jill, the manager, just wonderful, wonderful people. Like they were just so welcoming and wonderful.
Sounds cool.
So we're excited to play there for the first time on Saturday. We'll be there at, oh my gosh, times. I'm
It's on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
8-ish, I think, 8-ish to
8-ish.
midnight, or
Well, show up
9
early.
to 1, something like that.
Show up early.
Yeah.
Get a good seat.
Absolutely.
Eventually they'll be on.
It's always somewhere around 8 or 9.
Maybe
We're just saying.
at the earliest date, maybe no later than 9.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, I suck as a manager.
Is this where I'm supposed to play the next song to kill the silence?
Well, the next song we're gonna play. Are you guys ready for the next one?
Sure. Yeah.
The next one. Sure, he says.
I love you guys.
I really want to tell him to suck it. Can I do that on this show? Sorry.
Me?
Yeah, you. Yeah, you. No.
Where's the love?
Now listen. Now here comes the love. This next song is it's an original. It's called "Outshine the Moon." And
last time you told this story, you said some.
yeah, said something. Yeah,
things
I
toward
did. I
you.
think I told the story last time we were here, but I have to tell it because it's the best story.
Okay, tell him.
I was having major surgery. This was a couple years
you
ago.
remember now?
Remember,
you remember now, don't you?
Yeah.
It is a good story.
I
think you said you hated me, didn't you?
yeah, I believe so. I think both of them did, as a matter of fact. I had major surgery, and Heath was taking care of me. I am bound and determined to knock this damn thing over. he was taking care of me like the wonderful husband that he is. I was laying on the couch and I was, recovering and I was asleep. And he sat down on the floor in front of me while I was sleeping, and he watched me sleep with a notepad, and he wrote this song. That's where this song comes from, is when he was sitting on the floor watching me sleep on the couch and taking care of me. And it's called Outshine the Moon.
Just a little bit.
If it's water you wish will dance in the rain. When your voice is quiet, I still hear you sing. And I'll tell you again, your light is bright golden. There are nights in a past life when your light was disguised. Your wings would not open, and your song only cries. You're not alone. I am by your side. You're not alone. I see you and your light. You're not alone. If you think of me, I'll be there soon. You're not alone. And we'll outshine the moon. Is a shadow different from the light that cast it? I believe they're much the same. If you raise your head, I think you would see past it to the place from where they came. There are nights in today's life when your light is well hid, but your wings, they will take flight with your song, your voice, and your pitch. You're not alone. I am by your side. You're not alone. I see you and your light. You're not alone. If you think of me, I'll be there soon. Your voice is your song is your flight. So loudly sing on and shine your light.
Who else has this much fun on a Tuesday night? It's The Craft, brought to you by the Isle of Q Brewing Company, Indigo and Heath. That was amazing. Now I remember why I hate you now.
I love your honesty.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't really hate you, but it's just the, yeah. You're making me look bad. My wife's sitting over there, and jeez. All right, I'm gonna go home right while you're sleeping. I'm going to sit there. I'm going to write a song. It won't be a pillow or anything like that. It's just no.
Oh, it's funny.
Hey, listen, we're gonna have you play us out. We got a little bit of we got a little bit of housekeeping to do.
Sure.
we'd like to go ahead. Man.
Okay,
Read that thing.
Well, getting back to a few weeks ago, we had the River Rat Brew Trail on.
Yep.
And they are doing something called Pints for Prostates. And coming up in November, that's the month for it. And just going to review what we said before about where you can go and what the donations are and what it goes to. And we can start with November 12th at Old Forge, where they are going to have the backyard ponies. $1 from every pint that night will be donated. And also for the entire month of November, a portion of the proceeds from the collaboration with Marley's will also be donated.
Awesome. And November 12th through the 15th at Civil War Cider, $1 donation for every pint sold from their collaboration with Coverbridge Brew House. Also going to that good cause.
Right. November 19th, there's $1 donation of every pint at Marzoni's on November 19th. And then we're wrapping it up with...
Okay. Thank you. November 26th, 10% off all sales will be donated at Rusty Rails. So for more information, visit our good friends at the River Rat Brew Trail. You can see them on the Facebooks or riverratbrewtrail.com.
Very good.
Awesome. Guys, we're going to ask you to... Anything else? Anything else coming up? Yes, no? Otherwise, we're going to ask you to play us out.
The weekend after that is the Pennsylvania Pipeline.
Oh, Pennsylvania Pipeline.
Very cool.
Pennsylvania Pipeline.
Yep. It's October 22nd, Pennsylvania Pipeline, Rocktoberfest.
Rocktoberfest.
Yes. And it starts, I think we're kicking it off actually at 2 o'clock. And it goes.
She got a time for that one.
I do. I had a time for
Oh, that's television, isn't it? That's television.
Must
That's
be.
important.
That must be television.
Listen, no, the other. No, I'm not
No,
gonna
it's
say
okay.
it. And that goes until all night, I think. And then he's going to start a bonfire later that night. And we're going to rock out on Rocktoberfest, October 22nd.
All right.
Very cool.
Sweet. Q Brew guys are going to be at next weekend at Oktoberfest at the Sills Grove Speedway. Come Thursday, come early. Tickets are still on sale. I bought one today, by the way. They're on sale, so get them now. I don't know how long they're going to last, but
these are the glasses. These are the mugs right here.
those are the mugs of justice.
Those are awesome.
They are awesome.
We want to thank everybody chatting it up with Becky Blue.
I've been having a great time talking with everyone. Thanks for joining in.
Give them a beep beep.
And a beep beep for you.
Thank you guys for having us out.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you so much.
You're going to play us out, right?
I love it.
Sean, say goodnight.
Good night.
Good night.
Rock and roll.
From Sean, Becky Blue, Jer, and
George A. Romero.
Georgie, my boy.
George A. Romero, Indigo and Heath. Play us out, guys.
I had me a boy, turned him into a man. I showed him all the things that he didn't understand. Wrong. And then I let him go. Now there's one in California who's been cursing my name, 'cause I found me a better lover in the UK. Yeah. And then I made my getaway. 1, 2, 3, they're gonna run back to me, 'cause I'm the best baby that they never gotta keep. 1, 2, 3, they're gonna run back to me. They always wanna come, but they never wanna leave. Exes and they haunt me like they want me to make them they want where I go. X's and O's. I had a summer lover down in New Orleans, kept him warm in the winter, left him frozen in the spring. My, how the seasons go by. Now I get high and I love to get low. The hearts keep breaking and the heads just roll. You know, it's how the story goes. 1, 2, 3, they're gonna run back to me. Climbing over mountains and sailing over seas. 1, 2, 3, they're gonna run back to me. They always wanna come, but they never wanna leave. Exes and oh, they hunt me. Like oh, they want me to make them oh, they won't let go. Exes and oh, they hunt me. Like oh, they want me to make them oh, they won't let go. X's and O's. 1, 2, 3, they're gonna run back to me. Climbing over mountains and sailing over seas. 1, 2, 3, they're gonna run back to me. They always wanna come, but they never wanna leave. My exes and oh, they hunt me. Like oh, they want me to make them oh, they won't let go. Exes and oh, they want me. Like oh, they want me to make them oh, they